Hey, what's going on, family? Yeah, an article written by Quartz. You guys can see it. A Tesla investor is suing Elon Musk for alleged insider trading. Here we go again. Like Biggie used to tell us, more money, more problems. Elon is a billionaire, and people are trying to get in his pockets, trying to take the man's money for any reason, trying to grab hold of all of these billions of dollars that he has in his account and transfer over to theirs. Maybe because they're jealous. Maybe because they envy him because he has billions of dollars. The plaintiff says Musk made $7.5 million on insider trades to help fund his purchase of Twitter. Is that out the realm of possibility? No, it's possible that Elon had access to insider information before the market knew, and he was able, prior to releasing that information, sell some of his stock because he knew that once that information came out and was made public, that the stock price of Tesla would go down. That's why you're looking like that. Look at the man. That's why he's thinking, should I sell my stock now or should I wait? Because, I got a fiduciary duty to ensure that the investors, they need to know this information before I sell my stock. It's kind of like Martha Stewart with her insider trading that she did back in the day. Now, she got locked up for it, though. Will Elon get locked up, or is this just a civil lawsuit? Look at him just think. He's contemplating, what should I do? Because I need to buy Twitter. I'm on the hook to buy Twitter. I need the money to buy it. I need to sell some of the stock that I hold, but I need to sell at a high price. So let me drum up some information and act like the information is going to be great, misleading the investors in Tesla, while all the while I know that the deliveries and the sales of these Tesla models that I have in my manufacturing facilities, I won't be able to sell it like I once did. Look at him. He's thinking. A Tesla investor is suing Elon Musk, claiming he engaged in insider trading in 2022. The plaintiff, Michael Perry, said Musk knew Tesla was going to disappoint the market with its fourth quarter earnings for the fiscal year 2023. The complaint states that Musk hyped up investors' expectations. Noting when the Tesla CEO told investors in a previous earnings call that the fourth quarter would be, quote, record breaking, and, quote, we expect to sell every car we make as far into the future as we can see. While at the same time, the lawsuit said Musk had access to real-time data contradicting his statements. Real time. That's the problem. Because if Elon had access to real-time information on the production of the cars that he has, why would he, quote, say that they expect to sell every car that it makes? Why did he state that they're going to have a record-breaking fourth quarter then? Because if he has access to real-time information, then he already knew that that wasn't going to happen prior to him making those statements. Before the markets could learn, Tesla would fall short of Musk's publicly stated goals for the company's fourth quarter earnings. The plaintiff said Musk sold off a large chunk of his own shares in the company worth $7.5 million. So did he or did he not do insider trading? You're on the jury. You let me know. Did Elon do insider trading? Did he sell his stock before releasing the fourth quarter earnings information, knowing that the market was going to crash or go lower? Here's the lawsuit right here. Okay, take a look at the lawsuit. Now, it's been redacted, so there's a lot of things in this lawsuit that we can't see. But there's a couple of points I wanted to bring to your attention. Namely, let's look at this here. We're going to go to point 4, because within this lawsuit, it states that Elon Musk co-founded Tesla. Is that true? No, for real. Like, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it factual. Let's keep it real. We're not going to try to deviate off the truth. Is this true? Did Elon Musk found Tesla? Because here's an article from CNBC. This article was February 6, 2021. Tesla founders, Martin and Mark. They talked about the early days and bringing on Elon Musk. Wow. So you trying to tell me that Elon didn't find Tesla? He wasn't a founder of Tesla? He was brought on board? These two men, because when I'm looking at this picture, I don't see Elon in this picture. And I don't think neither one of these two men here is named Elon Musk. So who's telling the truth here? Is it CNBC or is it this lawsuit? As a chairman and product architect, Elon Musk helped design the company's Tesla Roadster. Now, let's go a little bit further down into the lawsuit. I want to go to point 63 real quick. So look at this at point 63. Okay. Musk false and misleading statements about the fourth quarter. At Tesla's October 19, 2022 earnings call, with analysts for Tesla's Q3 earnings released that day, Musk himself addressed analysts in his opening remarks and stated, quote, our factories ramp, we are looking forward to a record-breaking Q4, end quote. So he said that during the earnings call. He also said, quote, so Q4 is looking extremely good, end quote. He even went further and said, we have excellent demand for Q4, and we expect to sell every car we make as far into the future as we can see. I think you can see the statements that Elon Musk said during his earnings call was drumming up anticipation and hype, and that the future of Tesla was going to be great, meaning that the stock value of Tesla would do what as well? Exactly, go up. He also said, quote, the factories are running at full speed and we're delivering every car we make and keeping operating margins strong, end quote. He also said demand is a little higher than it would otherwise be, meaning that these cars are selling like hotcakes. These things, I can't even stay on the showroom floor. The moment we drop these wheels on the lot, they're being sold, right? Quote, we are extremely confident of the great Q4, and we anticipate continuing to grow our vehicle production, sales delivery by, on average, 50% a year, as far into the future as we can see. 50%? As far into the future as you can see. Well, what if the future is just the next quarter? These are all statements he said during the call. Now, if you heard the CEO talk this way, then how would you feel about the fourth quarter? Would you think that Tesla is hitting on all cylinders? Like everything is running well? People are selling vehicles. I mean, these dealerships are selling these Tesla cars. What could go wrong, right? Let's go down a little bit further to point 75. He had access to public information, non-public information. Elon Musk was in possession of MNPI, that's non-public information at the time, that motivated his sales of the shares. So he had access to information that the public didn't know yet. By the time of his November 2022 sales, half of Tesla's fourth quarter to 2022 financial results were available to Elon Musk when he traded. So he already knew that the fourth quarter in Tesla wasn't going to be good. So what did he do? According to the lawsuit, he went and sold the stock while it was trading at high prices. When he traded, Elon Musk himself explained in an earnings call in April 2023 that Tesla received, look at it, let's go. Tesla received a, quote, daily real-time update of how many cars were ordered yesterday, how many cars were produced yesterday, that this data does not have latency, and touted that he is not sure there's any company on earth that has better real-time data than Tesla, except maybe SpaceX Starlink. And then they provide a link. Jonathan Will, Tesla's real-time order data could shed light on Elon Musk's share sales. April 20th, 2023. So if he has real-time information, then why would he lead on the earnings call the investors, telling them that as far in the future that they can see that they're going to sell every car that they produce, when you can actually tell real time that that's not happening? But rather than releasing that information as soon as possible, he goes ahead and sells some of his stock, while leaving the investor in the dark, thinking that the company is running well, thinking that the company's going to meet its goal, its 50% growth increase. And he knew that that wasn't going to happen because of this real-time data, no latency at all. Let's go to something else. Here's 85 right here. Musk sold the following shares of his personally held company stock in November and December 2022 while in possession of that non-public information. And here are the sales right there. This is when Tesla's price was around $211 on November the 4th. November the 7th, 3 days later, he sold it at $202. Then November the 8th, he sold it more. You can see the price progression of Tesla in November. The market has been decreasing. So from November the 4th to the 8th, 4 days, he had access to this information, and he sold 19.5 million shares worth around $4 million. I'm sorry, 3.9 billion, if that's accurate, right? Next, in December, the 12th, 13th, and 14th, 3 days, from $168 to $158, $10 loss. He sold 25.2 million shares. 3.5 million, I guess. All right. Or 3.5 billion. On November 8, 2022, Musk reported that he collectively sold 19.5 million shares of Tesla stock in November for total proceeds of $3.9 billion. Those sales were not reported as sales pursuant to a 10b5-1 plan. There was no public announcement made by Tesla or Musk concerning November sales. Several days after these reports of a margin loan emerged, Elon Musk sold 25.2 million shares of Tesla stock for approximately $3.5 billion. Ouch. So what do you guys think? Did Elon Musk have insider information? Is this a case that Matthew Perry can prove? Because it always comes down to proof, evidence. And I think that might be kind of hard for them to prove, but we'll see. Now, let's look at the price action in Tesla, though, because many of us are worried about that. And, you know, I did a price prediction in Tesla right here. I don't like the price action. I've been looking for the market in Tesla to reclaim some higher prices, and here it is hugging right here at our buy zone. I don't like that. If the market truly was bullish in Tesla, it would not be trading the way that the market looks now. It will be showing at least some upward momentum from this particular day, and that didn't happen. So yeah, I'm not looking too keen, too happy about the market in Tesla going up yet. But as you can see, I haven't changed my price prediction, all because We haven't seen the price or those buyers break, or these sellers, I'm sorry, these sellers breaking this buy zone. Like, we're still seeing buyers trying to hold this market zone right there. But the moment that we see the buyers leave, then we need to leave, because it tells us that these sellers are still controlling the market in Tesla. So I don't think we have too much longer to find out if these buyers are really determined to hold the price action in Tesla. But just be aware that it's going to be a quick move, quick break to the downside. Let me see this on 330-minute chart. Okay, so these 330-minute price bars, like this one, and then even this one, these two, is telling me that there's some buyers here still. So that's the reason why I'm not changing my price prediction. But the longer that these buyers hold, the more likely that I'm looking for the price to go up. But if they don't hold, then already you know that I'm not looking for the price to go up neither. So just going to give me your thoughts about Elon Musk and the lawsuit, or you can drop a price prediction as to where you think Tesla's going to be over the next couple of weeks, and we'll see what's going on. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.